Hi, my friends. Porto gave me everything. Good wine, fresh seafood. I even learned to make Nata, one of my favorite desserts. I tasted it all. I already knew none of this was what I came to paint. People asked me, why Porto? The answer is simple. First, I love port, this sweet wine. I especially love to drink in the winter time, so of course I wanted to see what's the city look like. Second, I love seafood. When I grew up in Taiwan, I ate a lot of seafood and I heard that Portugal has the best seafood, so I would definitely like to try. But the reason three is strange. I learned this knowledge when I was young at school. Apparently, back in 1540, Portuguese sailors passed by Taiwan. They looked at the island and say Formosa, which means beautiful. I learned this as a child in school in Taiwan. Portugal felt like the edge of the world, so far away. I never thought I will actually visit the country. But here I am in my 30s. In Porto, to the little version of me sitting in that classroom. Never say never. If that question hits you, I run an ink painting workshop, both online and in person, in Hackney, London. 2 hours with a brush and give yourself a space to feel your own feeling. I put the waiting list down below in the description. Check it out if that suits you. It was a very strange feeling walking these streets, knowing that someone from here 500 years ago saw my island for the first time. I didn't know what to do with that feeling, so I brought a sketchbook with me. The first 2 days, I planned everything. Every hour had a purpose. Just like most of us, a full-time job, a few days off to a different country, and of course, a list of things we feel we have to do before the holiday is over. But it was my birthday trip, and somewhere on day 2, I asked myself, when was the last time I gave myself 4 hours with no plans just to witness my own feeling? I couldn't remember. decided to have an empty schedule. Breakfast by the quiet alley for 2 hours and another run by the riverside in the afternoon. I drew 3 things that day: a glass beer, a boat, a street view. I look at each one and ask, is this worth a painting in ink? The wine I already tasted, that was great. The Nata, I made it with my hands. That was amazing. Then I saw the building across the river, the cracked tiles, the uneven windows. Nothing about it was trying to be beautiful. I've spent 30 minutes to draw it. That is when I knew. I bought myself a birthday card in this trip with me. Not handmade, just a card from a shop in Eastbourne when I went hiking in April in the UK. I wrote 1 paragraph inside. I'm not going to tell you what it said, but it was the same feeling as that building. Something true that wasn't trying to be perfect. Porto taught me 3 things I didn't expect. 1. I thought I knew port wine. My favorite was always the dark, sweet kind. Porto told me I was wrong. White port, summertime, with the tonic. I'm still drinking it. No, I'm joking. I'm still thinking about it. 2. The tiles. Something about them feel familiar, not European, almost Asian. I kept stopping on the street just to look at walls, because when I live in Taiwan, we use a lot of tiles in houses, but the pattern on tiles is not as beautiful as in Porto. 3. As an Asian, I feel I lost the food game. I didn't do my research because my work was too busy. I couldn't walk into the most popular restaurant in Porto, Porto's best tables. Don't wait for anyone. Next time, I would definitely book earlier. But the building by the river, that one waited for me. Next video, I bring my sketch back to London. Ink, paper, brush. And you will see what ink adds that pencil never could. Guess which one I choose to paint in ink. Leave your guess below. I wanted to know. I will see you next week.